Hi children, this is Sarath from Lotus High School. Today we are going to learn about a new topic. Already you know about algebraic expressions in 8th class. Now, from the algebraic expressions, the main important points I would like to explain. The first one is constant. Constant in the sense you know very well. Constant is having fixed value. Constant in the sense fixed value. What are the examples of constants? Constant examples 1, 2, 3 and whatever it may be, pi, -2/3, 7/2, 0.2, etc. These are the examples of constants. Normally those numbers are nothing but in arithmetic those are called as numbers. Whatever it may be, it is integer or rational number or decimal number or whatever it may be, those are called as numbers. Coming to the second point, variable. Variables are not having fixed values. No fixed values for variables. No fixed values for variables. The examples of variables are, you can take from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whatever it may be, from English alphabets. These are called as variables. A, B, C, X, Y, L, etc. These are called as variables. Variables will always change. It varies. There is no fixed value. Various numerical values, but takes various numerical values. A small example, you know very well, you take a rectangle, the length and breadth, you take the example of length and breadth, you take your classroom, maybe the length is 10 meters, the breadth is 8 meters. You take your bedroom, maybe the length is different, breadth is different, length will be 4 meters and breadth will be 3 meters. Here length is equal to 10 meters, here length is equal to 4 meters. Here breadth is equal to 8 meters, here breadth is equal to 3 meters. This is if you check the perimeter of this rectangular shape, if you check the perimeter of that rectangular shape, then the perimeter will varies. The perimeter will change. Suppose you take variable T, this denotes temperature. Suppose, just you observe, the temperature from today's morning to today's afternoon. If the morning's temperature at 6 o'clock, the temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, maybe in 7 o'clock, the temperature will be 25 degrees. Like that, in 8 o'clock, the temperature will be 27 degrees Celsius. At 12 o'clock, the temperature will be 35 degrees Celsius. Always, the value of T will change. The temperature will change. Why? Because this is the variable will always change. Normally, the term, an algebraic term, may be a single number, or a variable, a single variable, or the variable and number multiplied together. A variable and number, variable into number multiplied together, and the quotient of a number and a variable, the quotient of a number and a variable, the quotient of a number and a variable. Suppose if you take the first one, a number 7, example, it is an algebraic term, 8, it is an algebraic term, 22, these are all algebraic terms. Coming to next example, variable, maybe a, maybe x, maybe l, maybe z. These are all algebraic terms. A will be algebraic term, x, l, z, like that. Next, variable into number. Variable into number, suppose x into 6 is equal to 6x. It is an algebraic term. Like that, x into y into z into 8. This is nothing but x square y z 8. This is nothing but x square y z 8, that is nothing but 8x square y z. This is one algebraic term. Coming to quotient of a number and a variable, if you take x by 2, x divided by 2, we can take this one as an algebraic term, and 7 divided by y, this is also an algebraic term. A quotient of a number and variable, quotient will get from x by 2 and 7 by y. This is also an algebraic term. So the examples 7, 8, 22, a, x, l, z, 8x square y z, and so on. Expression, that is nothing but algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? The combination of constants and variables connected by signs of fundamental operations. The 4 fundamental operators are plus, minus, into, divided by. That is an algebraic expression. Once again, the combination of constants and variables connected by signs of the 4 fundamental operators. Here, 2x minus 3y plus 9z, 3x square plus 7y cube minus 4xy, x minus 7, 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5. These are the examples of algebraic expression. You take suppose 2x plus 5. Here 5 is called as constant. 5 is called as constant number, constant. 2 is called as coefficient of x. A polynomial. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is an algebraic expression in which all powers of the variables are whole numbers. This is very, very important. The powers of the variables should be a whole number. To take any algebraic expression, the powers of the variable should be a whole number. This is an algebraic expression. The power of the variable is 3. So the power of this variable is 3. This is a whole number. Whole number is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. What is the power of this variable? 1. The power of the variable is 1. So these two are whole numbers. That's why it is a polynomial. Coming to the second example. 2y cube plus 7x square minus y. What is the power of this variable? Y? 1. Y to the power of 1. So check the power of the variables. Cube, 3, whole number, 2 is a whole number, 1 is a whole number. That's why this is also a polynomial. Coming to the next one, this is a constant term. This term is called as a constant term. This is a variable algebraic term. Y square in this power of the variable is 2. That's why it is also a polynomial. Now, coming to this is 3x to the power of 2 by 3 minus x square. Here the power of the variable is whole number, but the power of the variable is a rational number. That's why it is not a polynomial. Coming to this one more example. x to the power of minus 1 by 5. What is the power of the variable? Minus 1. Minus 1 is not a whole number. Here x to the power of minus 1. Minus 1 is an integer. That's why it is not a whole number. Minus 1 is a negative number. Negative number. That's why it is not a polynomial. Coming to the third example. Here the power of the variable. This is a radical sign. The root x is nothing but x to the power of 1 by 2. That's why the power of the variable is not a whole number. It is also a fraction. The power of the variable is also a fraction. Here, the power of the variable is root x, square root of x is nothing but x to the power of 1 by 2. The power of the variable is also a rational number. It is not a whole number. That's why this is also not a polynomial. This one also not a polynomial. This is the example of polynomial. This is the example of polynomial. This is the example of polynomial. Examples, these two are also algebraic expressions, but whether it is a polynomials or not, we are going to check. To take 2x by y. Is 2x by y is a polynomial? It is not a polynomial. Why? Because polynomials do not have variable in the denominator. Polynomials do not have a variable in the denominator. In the denominator, variable is there. That's why it is not a polynomial. In this second example also, denominator variables are there. That's why this is also not a polynomial. Still somewhat discussion will go. You see 2x by y, that is nothing but 2x into 1 by y. 2x into 1 by y. 2x into 1 by y, I can write y to the power of minus 1. 1 by y is nothing but 1 by y to the power of 1. 1 by y to the power of 1. We know very well 1 by a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of minus m. We know very well. What is your formula? A to the power of minus m is equal to 1 by a to the power of m. 1 by a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of minus m. That's why 1 by y to the power of 1 is equal to y to the power of minus 1. Here once again we check. This is nothing but 2x y to the power of 1. Is it a polynomial or not? 2. Okay. The power of the variable x is 1. The power of the variable y is minus 1. Here x is 1. The power of the variable x is 1. That is nothing but whole number. But here minus 1 is not a whole number. Minus 1 is an integer. That's why it is not a polynomial. The power should be whole number. Otherwise, polynomials do not have the variable in the denominator. That is also you can take. But better you check like this. Next, 5 by y. 2 by x plus 5 by y. Now I'll explain this also. 2 by x plus 5 by y. 2 into 1 by x plus 5 into 1 by y. 2 into 1 by x is nothing but 2 into 1 by x to the power of 1. 5 into 1 by y is nothing but 5 into 1 by y to the power of 1. Here also again you can apply the formula. A to the power of minus m is equal to 1 by a to the power of m. Here 1 by a to the power of m. This is nothing but 2 into x to the power of minus 1 plus 5 into y to the power of minus 1. That is nothing but 2 into x to the power of minus 1, 5 into y to the power of minus 1. Let us check the powers of the variables. Again here, the power of the variable is minus 1. It is not a whole number. The power of the variable is minus 1. It is not a whole number. This one is also not a polynomial. Here, let us check which of the following are polynomials. All are algebraic expressions. Which of the following are polynomials? First of all, you take first example. This is not a polynomial. You know very well. The denominator contains variable. Otherwise, 2x by y is nothing but 2x into 1 by y. 2x into 1 by y, we can write 1 by y to the power of 1. We know very well 1 by a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of minus m. It is an exponential law. So 2x into y to the power 1 by y to the power of 1 is equal to y to the power of minus 1. that is nothing but 2xy to the power of minus 1. This is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable is whole number here, okay? But here the power of the variable y is not a whole number. That's why it is not a polynomial. Second one, 5 into root x plus 5. It is also not a polynomial. Why? Because what is the power of the variable? Power of the variable, this is nothing but 5 into x to the power of 1 by 2 plus 5. Root x is nothing but x to the power of 1 by 2. Here 1 by 2 is not a whole number. That's why it is also not a polynomial. Third one is 5x square plus 3x to the power of minus 2 plus 7. Whether you have to check whether it is a polynomial or not. Yes. Here the power of the variable is whole number. Here it is okay. But here the power of the variable is not a whole number. That's why it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. 4x to the power of 5 minus 3x cube plus 2x square minus 1. We have to check whether it is a polynomial or not. You see, the power of the variable is whole number. The power of the variable is whole number. 5 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number, 2 is a whole number. This is the power of the variable is whole number, the power of the variable is whole number, the power of the variable is whole number. That's why it is a polynomial. That's why it is a polynomial. That's why it is a polynomial. One more important thing, this is polynomial in one variable. Polynomial in one variable. Polynomial in one. The polynomial in one variable. Why? Because the variable is x. This is the example. Very, very important point. This is the example for it is a polynomial. Especially polynomial in one variable. The variable is x. The variable is x. Okay, take first example. One more example. 8x plus 7. 8x plus 7. What is the power of the variable? X. The power of the variable x is 1. That's why it is a polynomial. It is a polynomial. Coming to the second one. Second one. X square by 2 minus 2 by x square. Here it is okay. But this is nothing but x square by 2. This is nothing but 2 into x to the power of minus 2. You know very well. This is nothing but 2 by x square. 2 into 1 by x square. 2 into x to the power of minus 2. Like a to the power of minus m is equal to 1 by a to the power of m. That's why here the power of the variable is 2. Okay, it is a whole number. Coming to this area, the power of the variable is not a whole number. That's why it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Coming to the third one, very, very important third one. Root 2x minus 1. It is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Why? Because root 2 into root x minus 1. This is nothing but root 2 into root x. Root 2x is nothing but root 2 into root x. That's why root x is nothing but x to the power of minus 1 by minus 1. The power of the variable is not a whole number. The power of the variable is not a whole number. It is a rational number. That's why it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Now, one more important point. The sum will be like this. The sum, if it is root 2x minus 1. Now it is a polynomial. Root 2 into x minus 1. Root is entirely for 2x. It is not a polynomial. Root is meant for only for 2. It is a polynomial. That is very, very important point. So root 2x minus 1 is not a polynomial. But root 2 into x minus 1 is a polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable is 1 here. The power of the variable is 1 here. Next, third one, last one. X square plus 3x to the power of 3 by 2 minus by root x. Whether it is a polynomial or not, whether it is a polynomial or not, 2 times I am asking whether it is a polynomial or not. It is a polynomial. You may get doubt, sir, why? Here root x is there. That's why first simplify and check x square. Let us discuss this example also. Whether it is a polynomial or not, check. Maybe by seeing people are thinking this is not a polynomial, but it is a polynomial. So listen, x square plus 3x to the power of 3 by 2 by this we can write x to the power of 1 by 2. Let us simplify this part. Let us simplify. This is nothing but x square plus, here I am writing separately, x to the power of 3 by 2 by x to the power of 1 by 2. We are having a formula a to the power of m by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. That's why x to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to x to the power of, what is the answer for 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2? Like fractions, 3 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 2 is equal to 1. And if you simplify 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, the answer will be 1. So this is nothing but x to the power of 1 is nothing but x. Finally, 3, the answer for this particular part is x, or if you want you can write exponent. So it is a polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable is whole number. The power of the variables are whole numbers. By seeing, maybe it looks like it is not a polynomial, but you should simplify. Sometimes this type of sums also will come. You should simplify. Why? Because if you simplify this part, you are getting x. Then automatically x square plus 3x we are getting. This is also a polynomial. Point very important. All polynomials are important point. Note, very important point. All polynomials are algebraic expressions, but all algebraic expressions are not polynomials. This is the assignment. Here already this which of the following are polynomials, very easy you can do. But this is also just I said about quotient a little. Once again I am explaining what is the quotient of x square in the above sum. The quotient of x square, that is nothing but numerical quotient. The quotient of x square is nothing but, here the answer is 2. Here the answer is 2. Here the answer is 2. So you can do this sum. You can do this sum carefully. You do this sum. This sum you do carefully. What is the quotient of x square? Here, what is the quotient of x square? Carefully do carefully. So 3x minus 7. What is the quotient of x square? Here there is no x square term. That's why quotient of x square is 0. Quotient of x square is 0. There is no quotient. So all of you do this sums. Say which of the following are polynomials? First one, polynomial or not. Second one, polynomial or not. Third one, polynomial or not. Fourth one, polynomial or not. Like that we do all the 12 sums. So this is the assignment. Thank you very much.